Wait. Oh shoot, I started. Hello. What up, Gens and Jetettes? This is Pulsar. We're gonna do episode 5 of Girls in Panzer. This will be a fun little show, man. I think I'm having such a blast just watching it, and I can only hope that, that this just kind of, reaches people so they just check it out. The show's, super old now, isn't it? I think it's. I forgot when it came out, but this is not a recent show by any means. The only reason why I was also really inspired to watch it, outside of having my friends tell me to watch it, is that it's also still kind of currently active. I kind of investigated it. There's a movie, or a series of movies called Girls and, was it Girls und Panzer der Finale? Der Finale? I don't know, but so basically the show is still running, and I don't know how many more movies are gonna be, and so I don't know if I have the balls to do the movies. We'll see. But anyways, so far the show's just been a lot of fun. The girls are great. The side characters are just not. I don't want to call them side characters because it's they're the teams are just so much fun. They're just so zesty. And so just real quickly, so I spent the last episode just really talking about how I've just completely accepted the show for what it is. I mean, I think the show did it pretty early on, but I think episode 4 kind of just was literally any loose end things I had thinking about mainly the big thing was well, what about property damage? I'm oh, they explained that. It's fine, don't worry about it. What happens if Miho gets hit? She doesn't get hit. Plot armor. She's too small, right? It's just all this silly stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. Whatever. And so now we're actually just kind of just go for the ride with whatever this show has to offer, right? And so episode 4 led us into them getting their first defeat with a scrimmage against the T-Girls, right? They lost, which is actually kind of cool when you think about it, right? It kind of puts them into a place where now you don't necessarily know if they're actually going to win. But that's fine. I like that. You know what I mean? It would be interesting. It wouldn't be too interesting if they just come in and just beat everyone, right? And so now they're gonna fight they got their next team, right, which is Saunders, right? Which is I don't it looks like they have 30 tanks, right? And then they have 5. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. But you know what? The show will take care of me, and it'll guide me into whatever world that it wants me to be into. So I think we'll just hop right into it, alright? So real quick, yeah, there's a playback timer. That's going to be where I'm at on this show, so feel free to match up if you want to watch along with me, and you'll hear me go, ooh, ah, at the same time. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. So right now it's the opening song again. Yeah! I swear to God, this show hasn't always been opening first. Am I crazy? It's fine. It gives me time to drink my coffee. So, yeah, I don't quite. Oh, that's another team we don't know yet. This is probably, yeah. I want to see the engineer girls. They seem pretty cool. Anyways, what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh, it just left my. Thank God it's the opening. Let me grasp things here. Oh no, it just left my. It's just gone. Oh, it shows that. I just realized at the opening it shows their icons for the teams, and I should probably pay more attention because I keep forgetting who the duck is and who the duck is. The duck and the turtle. I forget who those are. Hopefully it comes back to me. Anyway, all right, let's go for it. There it is, episode 5. I wonder if this kind of cafe actually exists in Japan somewhere. No idea what a Type 90 is. Oh, that's pretty fuck. That's so dope. um, it's funny because this kind of contraption definitely exists in Japan. It's just funny to see it be like a I don't know like a tank delivery vehicle. More tanks than they do. The first round they're only allowed to use 10. But so it doesn't change the fact that they only have yeah they have 5. That's like isn't that BS? And I just realized their little cakes are that there's a little cheesecake in there that's a tank, and I'm like craving that so bad. Wait, so none of these matches are broadcasted? I just realized that that's what they just said, huh? Oh Jesus! I just like how generic villain vibes. I like how they've literally done like 2 fights, and then isn't like Miho's school like previous school just like all about it. I would just assume they're like hella vets. Damn, she's gonna order 2 more pieces of cake. You kind of forget that they're on a ship and they can just kind of like actually look at the ocean. Wait, hold on. It's fine. I won't question it. I'll bring it up later. Jeez, just dump all that pressure on her. Well, I forget if that's actually what that place is called. So like that Sunkus is like a convenience store in Japan. So I can't help but just laugh that maybe this aircraft carrier that they're on is they just deliver stuff to convenience stores. I I definitely like how you get like one key point about the character through like these kind of like backstories. And you know what? It sticks. It really does. Except I don't know what Saori is about. We know what Mako's about. We know what Hana's about. And we know what Yukari is about. We know what Maho is about. Miho. You pirate pants. Did she make a video? Wait. Is she solid snaking right now? I was going to say, I thought she was going to go wear the uniform. Dude, she's like hella motivated. The transition screen. I just don't see how you could hate this show. It's just like it's such an easy smile. I kind of like how she's out of breath from like that like slight sprint that she did. I like how I had like the collaboration with the Circle K Sunkiss or Sunkus. I don't know. I guess this is how they get Yukari to do her story, right? It's actually pretty good when you think about it because it shows that she's motivated to help everyone out and like the kind of person that she is through an action that helps this moves the story along too. Maybe I feel like it doesn't really matter what tanks you show them off at, like what tanks they show, because anime plot. But I'm not too sure about Saori though. Like, what is? I know like her special power is that she like befriends everyone, right? But I don't know if she's had like any like outward like story stuff that everyone else had, right? I wonder if they could do stories for all the other girls too. They're still there. Wholesome. Wholesome. The power of love and friendship. Oh, I love it. Oh, they're removing the paint? They still only have 5 tanks. Is this the competition? Oh, they got the uniforms. I wonder if the uniforms are based off of, like, real life uniforms, too. Oh, yeah, I think the comments are talking about the cheerleaders. That they have some kind of, like, thing. I was thinking about, I'll probably do the recap separately, and I probably will just watch it on the side. Like, while I'm doing work or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll bring it up again later. Oh, they recognize it? They're so happy. They're so friendly over there. Thanks, Mako. Oh man, the fight's like gonna just like the. It's just barely gonna start, and then the episode's gonna end. And so is this actually gonna be 5 versus 10 or what? Yep. Oh, that's messed up. I imagine they have more than 5 tanks somewhere on the aircraft carrier, right? Like this was like a previously done activity. I just love watching like the little anime girl head sticking out of the tank. Oh, this reticle's different than the other one. Oh, that's why there are so many girls in there. There's a side turret. I just realized. I already forgot her name. I don't. I don't know any of like the other girl like the opposing school names. I like how, because like in the previous fight they just pieced out, but like you just see her like just trying to bite down on her fears. It's pretty cute. I forgot the girls that have the six girls in it. They're first years, right? They're basically like freshmen, so they're like actually a lot younger. Not really a lot younger, but they are younger. Wait, isn't that cheap then? Oh, they're playing them, aren't they? Hella playing them. I do find it's kind of weird that the leader girl doesn't really question, like they have like a giant like they have like a little blimp in the sky. She wait, was that their flagship tank? No, no, okay, okay. That's a lot of text messages. I guess I kind of like looked at the playback timer and kind of roughly knew exactly what was happening there with the time. Uh, so I have like a word I wanted to describe it as like a junk food anime, but like I just feel like because I use this to like when I use like that kind of like phrasing for things that I think that are like less than ideal. Like I'm trying to think about this because I want to word this properly because like it's not really I think junk food's like the incorrect here. I think it's more like it's like a dessert anime where it just comes in afterwards. Hold on there, hold on. This is not even. I'm just trying to like. Hold on, I could parse this in my mind here. It's like a treat. That's what it basically is. It's a treat to yourself, and I realize that like I want to binge it, right? But I feel like having this show in my back pocket would be a little bit better so I could survive some of the more drama shows that I'm watching as well for the season. Because right now, like, this was just like a bonus I threw on because I was under the weather. And I basically had the time, right? It was recommended by my friends, and I was like, okay, I'm like a little under the weather, so I can watch this, right? And so I could so easily binge this. Is what I want to say, right? But I think what I want to do is kind of like pace it out just a little bit. But I feel like I might not even get to pace it because there's a lot of comments from the Spice and Wolf section saying that hey, the Olympics is happening, so some anime might not be broadcasting. So I don't know if everything that I'm watching on the show or on for next like this week is going to be postponed or canceled for until next week, right? And so the four shows that I'm watching right are um what was it? My Wife Has No Emotion. I think that one's safe because it's all the weekend, and then Senpai is in Otokonoko and Spice and Wolf. I heard this is the one that I got the comment on, so I'm assuming usually it comes out on tomorrow on Tuesdays, and then there's one more show. Maybe it's only those three shows. Oh no, and then Alia, the was it the girl gets I forgot the full title. It's like something about Alia sometimes speaks in Russian when she gets embarrassed or something. Those are the four shows that I'm watching, right? That I'm like actively trying to put videos on YouTube. And so this one is just like a bonus, right? Girls in Panzer. And so it's kind of hard for me to figure out when I'm going to actually be able to do this show. But assuming if there's nothing airing this week, I will probably go ahead and just do Girls in Panzer instead, which is like perfect, right? Otherwise, I kind of want to slow down on this and try to pace myself because the show is such a treat that like I don't want to waste it. You know what I'm saying? But what I am gonna do is, like I said earlier, is that okay. I guess here's what I'll do because something I want to talk about too is do I do the recap and do I put this on YouTube, right? Because like I don't necessarily ever watch recaps, right? I just don't ever think they're typically useful. But you guys were saying that there's like more information, right? You already mentioned I think that the cheerleaders are in it, and I kind of want to watch that stuff. I wonder if I could figure out how to do something like that. I was trying to figure it out, because like I know the recap episodes have bonus stuff to it, bonus content to it, and so. But I also don't want to end up watching a recap and then putting on. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I put the recap up, or maybe, or what I'm thinking about doing is like if I could find like isolate the parts of the recap that are unique to the show, then maybe I would do that instead. Otherwise. I don't. Oh my god, this video got really winded because of that. So yeah, I will try to get to. So either we'll have a bunch of Panzer Girls in Panzer this week. If not, it'll come out a little bit slower because for pacing reasons. So basically, if my shows that I normally watch are canceled due to the Olympics, Panzer and Wolf will replace it, and then otherwise, I think I'll probably push Girls in Panzer like later into the week. Like maybe like around Saturday, Sunday, maybe. uh, But either way, that was fun. That was super fun. That was super fun. This video is too long, so I'm gonna abruptly stop. Bye.